Right guys, welcome down to the Quest Golf Academy, and it is the start of the 2018 season. Quite literally, it's on, what is it now, the 5th of January, and we are starting again the FSX Skills Challenges. Now, part of the battle board this year, on the way to the Quest for the Open, is to do more skills challenges, and that is what we are kicking off today. And the whole point of these skills challenges is to test my game in more of a competitive practice environment. So although this isn't out on the course, it is making my full swing practice a little bit more competitive, and it is making me think and concentrate on it a little bit more. Now, what I'm going to do this year is basically start with a blank canvas. So this is the 2018 season, if you will, of these skills challenges, and I'm going to be setting up a lot more of these on the software as well. So we're going to be doing lots of these competitive practice sessions, not only to help myself, but also maybe to give you guys a guide as far as what you are doing in your practice. Now, a lot of you should have already seen these challenges. So it's 17 shots. I wish 14 shots. Come on, it's early in the year, let me off. It's 14 shots ranging from a little 10-yard chip all the way up to hitting the driver. You score 5 points for the centre target, then 3, then 1. And I can't actually remember off the top of my head what my highest score was last year, but like I said, the league table is going to be starting from now. So the first shot we have is literally a 10-yard chip. I've got the bay open tonight. Now normally sometimes I do this in the sim, but I want to be able to visualize that flight a little bit more. So starting with 10 yards, I'll drag me bag over, and I'm going to just chip just with my lob wedge. Now I should be able to visualize this a little bit better here. So I've got my landing point, just chip it to there. Stay the 5. Okay. Now the start of these is always something that I've struggled with a little bit, so just getting that first bit of the test off and running, so that's a good start. Oh, I'm going to need the lob wedge again. Next shot here is 20 yards, but it's over that glass wall. This is one I always tend to struggle with, just visualizing this a little bit better. So over the wall, lob wedge, shutters in a little bit of danger here. I knew it. Go on, get over there. Stay in. Oh, come on. At least I get to recycle that ball. We're okay, we're damage free. Just about 30 yards. Sticking with the lob wedge. I should be able to get the distance on this pretty bang on, I think. Again, I've got my landing point here. So 30 yards. Oh, sit down a little bit. Sit down, sit. Just the 1 point. On these short ones, I've really got to be nailing the distance. That's a little bit annoying. 60 yards. I'll stay with my lob wedge, considering how hard I've just hit that last one. 60 yards. Got a little bit left, actually, and short. Well, this isn't pretty, is it? Can you tell that I've not really played for a month? Lob wedge was the wrong choice of club there. It was the wrong choice of club. So I've only got 6 points so far. 85 yards. Switching up to the lob wedge. I'm going to the sand wedge. Broken. A little bit of a broken man. Now, 85 yards sand wedge. That's pretty much half a swing. So this is more within my wheelhouse now, I think. Looks pretty good for line. Oh, go on, kick. A little bit lucky there. The strike wasn't great, and I think that took a little bit the backspin off it. But it's 5 points. So 5-0-1-0-5. Consistent. 100 yards. Switched up to the gap wedge now. So this again is pretty much half a swing here. A little bit of a better strike. Spin for me. Yeah. Another 5. Those two distances, 85 and 100, I very rarely don't get 5 points on those, so I'm pretty happy with those two distances. 120 yards. It's up to the pitching wedge. Pitching wedge 120. Again, just pretty much half swing here. Yeah, line looks good again. Just have to sit down a bit. Sit for me, sit, sit, sit. Damn. 127. I don't seem to have lost any distance. These are flying quite a decent distance here. 150. It's either a hard 8-iron, hard 9-iron. I think a hard 9-iron. Don't really, looking the way those have flown, I think a nice smooth 8-iron might be a little bit too much. I struck it well. Skip and stay. All right, it's a bit more like it. Into the 5s. If I can keep these going with 5s, I'll be happy. I'm feeling a lot more relaxed today. A lot more relaxed. Possibly something to do with maybe this is just setting the score. But yeah, I feel a lot more chilled out than I normally would do. So 165, nice smooth 7-iron here. Go on, be on the money. Ooh, a bit lucky there actually. I tell you what, these are all working out really well. I don't seem to be getting much spin on these. Now these are the range balls here, so maybe not quite as reactive as a Pro V, say, but I'm not complaining. A lot of 5s here. Okay, what are we on? 180. Now I imagine that this is where I could start to struggle slightly. These are the shots that I've not really been hitting many of at all recently. So 180. It's a little bit toey. Go on, kick for me again. It might work out again. Go! Ah! Yeah, a little bit on the toey side that. I was actually stood a bit far away, I think. I should have shifted myself there, but 3 points is pretty decent. 200 onto the 4-iron. So centered strike here. Just get myself a little closer. Well, these are all setting off so well online. Toey again though. Creeping the 1 for me? Nah. You can see by the flight there, it was just so much lower than what it needed to be. So 215. I either absolutely try and welly that 4, but I think after that last swing, I think I'm probably better hitting a little 2 here. Going to grip down very slightly. Damn. Hands took right over that one. Yeah, so that was one of my old, a real flipper. My body stopped rotating. Good for distance though, look on the positives. 230. So what am I on? 30 points so far. That's a lot better than I thought I'd do, but there's too many zeros. Zeros are the killer really. 5 points are great, but if you need to continue to get those, even if don't get the zeros, just get a 1, just keep it ticking over. 230. Come on. Smooth 3-wood here. Ah, jeez. What was that? That was pants. That was pants. That was I was off the toe and it went right. Could have done with some anti-twist face. 350 yards. Not quite. Drive, right, come on. Can I finish with a 5? Can I get to 35? Right again. Miles right. Well, that was not very good. That was rubbish. That was all sounds of rubbish. I tell you what, I felt that in my elbows. Oh, a cold night. Getting old. Right, 30 points. 30 points, which after such a while out isn't bad, and I suppose it sets a benchmark for me, which I really, really wanted. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to try and get one of these done every couple of weeks. I think doing one every week, that might be hard. So once every couple of weeks, that's what I'm going for. And the whole point is to practice, to work on my game, and then to try and move it up, each time, to try and get more points. This is a tough one, FSX Skill Challenge, and I have to say, it really gets me going. And now I've got something to aim for. That's the whole point, to give me something to aim for. Yeah, and the swing, to be fair, after such a while out, a few bad strikes there, like really bad strikes, a few errant shots, but generally speaking, it didn't feel that bad. Seems I've had almost a month away from actually hitting any shots. Not overly disappointed than that. So, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my other social media platforms as well. Make sure you like the video. And we're going to be doing lots more of these challenges over the year, but also lots of different ones as well to help you improve your practice. Please take from this that in those 14 shots, I probably learned more in that time period than I would have hitting 50 or 100 balls. This is all about competitive practice, and that's what it's all about. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.